Hello guys, how are you? I hope you all are well and welcome to my channel. For those of you who already have subscribed, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. For those of you who haven't, please subscribe to my channel. I post pick a card readings and monthly readings about all the zodiac signs. So all of you should be able to find something for your preference. The topic today I'll be taking up is, will you be able to get out of friend zone with with the person on your mind or not? So I just kind of wanted to do a light reading because things have been the collective energy has been a bit heavier these days. So I just wanted to for those of you who have a crush on somebody, or even if you are friends with somebody that you kind of want to know whether or not there is a possibility of some sort of a relationship developing between the two of you. So this is for that. This reading is for that. And in what you have to do, okay, for those of you who know pick a card readings, you can directly go to the timestamps. For those of you who are new to it, just let me guide you through the selection process. So you can see that there are 4 stones here, 4 crystals, and starting from tiger's eye, this is the first crystal. Starting from this one, going up until this lapis lazuli, you can pick any one from these 4 crystals. I will be marking all of them in the in the comment section for the ease of your selection, so that it is easier for you. And this is the first one, this is second one, this is third one, this is fourth. So going in this order from here to here, I'll be taking up your readings, and you can go find your file or your group in the timestamps below, so that it is easier for you to access your reading without having to sit through other messages. And another thing is that this is a general message, so I always have to say this because I'm not reading for one specific person, I'm reading for a group of people. So there's a possibility that if I am speaking for 5 minutes, one part of it will resonate with you and the rest of the messages are for somebody else, or the message might not resonate with you at all, in which case you can either choose another pile out of the four, sorry, or you can watch other readings on my channel, and maybe they will be more suitable for your energy, and that is all that there is. Okay, so just that bit of discretion you will have to use as as a consumer of tarot and astrology, because we deal with energies, and it's not it's not a perfect science. It's not like the intention is set for um, a group of people, a collective of people who are watching this video. So you may or may not resonate with it. If you don't try to make the readings resonate with your situation. Okay, so having said that, I'll not elongate this reading a lot. If you are new to it, if you're new to pick a card readings and to my channel, I hope that with that out of the way, I'll get into the reading. For those of you who were waiting on it, go choose your pile from the comment section below. I would have listed all the timestamps from, like I said, 1 2 3 4, from 1 to 4. So I hope that is all clear. Choose your pile and come back to your reading, and I'll see you there. Bye. Hello pile 1, welcome to your reading. So the question today we are talking about is whether or not you will be able to come out of the friend zone with this person. And one thing I have to mention right off the bat is, either you are somebody who generally has a lot of crushes, or you have a lot of options in your own life, or the person that you are dealing with, the way that you see them, the way that you perceive them, you might think that this person is somebody who is very popular, somebody who might have a lot of options. So that is how you're perceiving this person, or that is how you are in your life. Either you have a lot of crushes, or you are kind of dating multiple people or something of that sort, and there's no judgment here, guys. That's okay if that is your deal. That's quite okay. And yeah, so it is either you have a lot of options in your life, or the person that you are dealing with, the way you look at them is like, they might have a lot of people around them, or they might have lot of options around them, which is quite possible. um, Having said that, whether or not you will be able to come out of friend zone with this person, I think yes. I think the cards really, the way they came out, they, like, they indicate a yes, and heavily so. But I have to say with that, that right now the relationship is not yet developed enough. And of course, when you're saying that that you are friends with this person or have a crush on this person, of course, the I would say assumption would be that this relationship has not developed yet, where the cards that indicate true love, or indicate you know that kind of affection, where commitment worthy affection has not come up yet. But there's definitely, like, a possibility of things starting with the Ace of Wands. So it indicates passion, it indicates love, it indicates the starting of something new as well. So when I ask, will you be able to, and this card comes out, the answer for me would be yes. And that, along with the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is a very fast moving energy. Knight of Swords is somebody who's very intelligent as well. So maybe the person that you're dealing with might be a very intelligent person. Like I said already, that you already perceive them as being somebody who's very popular, or they are well liked by the people around them. So there's a possibility that yes, this person, Knight of Swords, with Knight of Swords, I think the communication you might have with this person might be very logical, or either regarding your work, or either regarding your passions, or whatever it is that is on your, like, they talk about more logical stuff, they talk about more worldly stuff. I don't yet see them being emotionally vulnerable to you. I don't think they have discussed either. Even if they did discuss things with you on a personal level, I don't think they have let out every part of their emotional self, because you can see how this Knight of Swords is very guarded. Sorry, I'm sorry for that. So while they are communicating with you, because Swords energy talks about communication, while they are communicating with you and being open with their communication, they're not talking about their personal stuff. They're not talking about the things that, emotional, on an emotional level, that genuinely matters to them. I think you're talking about, like, the general world, politics, and all of that, like, things that are more surface level, things that are more kind of a small talk conversations, or even if not small talk, then so sorry. So yeah, also there is a possibility, two things I have to mention, that this person is either, like, recently they have walked away from somebody, with the Queen of Wands and Six of Swords, either. And if not, and if you are a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, I think they will be walking towards you. So and you don't have to be a particular sign, it's just the energy that is manifesting. But they definitely are walking away from something from their past, that is that might have caused a bit of a turmoil in their life. And so just be aware, if you're not that close to this person, and if you don't know what's going on in their life, and if you're wondering, where things are going, I definitely feel like there is an ending in their life that they're still trying to process, and they're coming out of it. um if you are a fire sign, or if you have that kind of placements in your chart, there's a very good possibility they might be moving towards you. Or if you guys got into a fight recently, or with Knight of Swords, because Knight of Swords is also a bit of a in and out energy, like, it's not to be trusted easily. So maybe the communication is not as consistent as you would like it to be, and or as emotional or vulnerable as you would like them to be with you. So if that has been the case, I definitely see them being opening up to you a little bit more. And if you already are in a good place with this person and all of that, there's some sort of a troubled past that they are dealing with, and that they're coming out of, which they soon will. And most likely with the Ace of Wands and Queen of Wands, it tells me that you may have fire sign in your chart, or you might be a fire sign, most likely. And if that is the case, I definitely say, or they might be a fire sign, and in either situations, I think they are like walking away from their past. And with you, there is a possibility of starting something new for sure. With the Ace of Wands and Queen of Wands, there definitely is a possibility, and there definitely is if you want to start something new with this person, or if you want to get into a relationship with this person, there is a possibility. But having said that, this is just the initial spark of something. I'm not saying that this person is quite yet ready to be in a commitment with you. I'll have to be honest about it. And Ace of Wands is not the card that does not indicate, at least for me, it does not indicate, somebody being ready for a commitment. And either nor does Knight of Swords. They might be in and out of your life for some time, and they might have been already, I mean, for some time. And there's a possibility for you to change that pattern of interaction with this person. But yeah, I mean, I would say there's a good 60-40 opportunity for you to make it out of the friend zone. So for the signs, I'd like to mention Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with the Queen of Wands and Ace of Wands. So fire sign energy prominent here. Apart from that, air sign energy. So Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So these two are, there might be some water placements as well, but that is very few. That is not, I don't see it being in your sun, or in the prominent placements. In the prominent placements, I see it being Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. These are the signs that are coming up prominently. And if you have water in your chart, I don't think it is in your sun sign. I think it's more towards your Venus, or like you know uh, anywhere in your chart, but not, I don't feel like, could be, I'm not completely discarding it off. But yeah, the prominent energies here are that of fire and air. So which also talks about fast movement. So even if you guys are not these set signs, just to indicate that you don't have to be all of these signs to be resonating with this reading. It also talks about fire and air energy. If you can just picture the two together, it talks about fast movement, quick movement. Do you see how wildfires get started, or how so that is the kind of energy I'm picking up here, which is also why I feel like you need to be a bit cautious, because you are showing up as the Queen of Wands here. So you might be a bit more mature than this person, or either there's an age difference, or you are a bit more mature than this person in terms of your feelings and everything. So when I say fire and air, that is why I'm asking you to be a bit take it slow and take it one day at a time. Don't rush into things, because both of you might want to, and both, this is quick to start kind of an energy. You will have to be a little more just make sure you both are on the same page, because Ace of Wands talks about a lot of physical attraction also. So if this person is not mature, if this person is not evolved enough, they might also act on it in a way where you might be wanting something else, but they might be looking at you as kind of like a friends with benefits thing, or something casual. So just make sure that this is for a very few of you. So just make sure that you both are on the same page with regards to that. And if that is not the case, I definitely see you being able to have a new start with this person in terms of relationships. Just do not rush into it. I would definitely say don't rush into it, especially in the next 6 to 7 weeks. Try to keep it on the low. Try to play it off coolly. And yeah. So pile one, that is your reading. Like I said, today I'll not be taking up readings in a um, in a very long manner. So yeah, that is your reading. I hope you liked it, and I hope you um, you guys, I wish you all the best for this relationship as well. I hope it turns out well. And if you liked my reading, please subscribe to my channel, like this video. It really helps a lot, guys, with the content. And I also provide personal readings. So, what personal readings are is that I will be reading for you specifically, and for a fee, of course, and for a very nominal fee as well. So, I'll be listing, I am quite active on Twitter. For those of you, but I am active on, I'm available on all the platforms. So, I have listed my Instagram, my Twitter, and my email id. All of them are on the platform, on in the description box below. So if you want to reach out to me to get a reading done for yourself, please do reach out, do DM me. And even if it is to say hi, I'd love to hear from you guys. And if you like this reading, if you resonated with this reading, please leave a comment below in the comment section about whether or not you resonate with this reading or not. And it's always good to know from the people who are consuming the reading whether they are relating with the content or not. So having said that, I have to mention, personal readings are open, and also there are discounts going on right now, so till Diwali, so which is November 14th, I would say. So up until that time, you can also avail the readings at um, lesser price. So for those of you who have been wanting to get a reading done but you did not, you found the price too high perhaps, or whatever it is, you can easily make use of these discounts. And for that, so yeah, I hope you guys liked the reading, and I'll see you in the next reading with me. Take care. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. I hope you guys are well. So, welcome to your reading. And today we're talking about whether or not you will be able to get out of a friend zone from this person. And guys, this reading is such a beautiful, beautiful reading. I really could not wrap my head around it. So let me start with mentioning the zodiac signs that are coming up prominently here. Uh, Now I have Taurus, I have Cancer, I have Leo, and with the star card I have Aquarius. So a lot of fixed energy, and with Cancer energy, of course. Um, I have to mention. So this reading is really beautiful. I have to mention that this is a general energy for those of you who are new to tarot readings, and general energy means that it may or may not resonate with you depending on your situation. So when I start with the reading, guys, please keep that in mind. And with that disclaimer, we'll start with your reading now, and I can't wait to get into it. So with the star card, like you can see here, it talks about healing something. And if you guys have not been on the best of terms, if you guys have not been talking to each other lately, or there has been some up and down in this relationship or friendship between the two of you, I genuinely feel that you both are healing this on your own almost, but you are healing from this connection, and or you're healing from the past, not this connection per se, but you're healing from the past. And with the Two of Cups, it talks about a soulmate energy. It talks about ultimate. This is like Two of Cups is the ultimate card for. Uh, soulmate connections and love and romance and all of that. So this showing up in your reading, it just tells me two things. Either you're asking about somebody that you already had dealt with, that that there are feelings about you, which is why I asked you to be a bit discerning about this reading, because I don't want to give false hopes to people. So I feel like this person is somebody that you already might be aware of, that they have feelings for you, or even if they had not said it, intuitively you are aware of it with how you guys have dealt with each other. Maybe circumstances were such that you could not get into a relationship with this person, and even though you are friends right now, you kind of are wondering whether things will be able to move forward or not. And with the strength card, if things have been difficult for you lately, like I said with the star card, they feel like they have been, like, there's something that in this relationship that still needs to be healed. It is not completely, like, you're not completely at the point where you can, ask this person to be in a relationship with you, or where they would ask you to be in a relationship with them. But for now, both of you, I feel like, are healing from something, either your own respective past, or you can be healing from this connection, the bad timing, perhaps. It could talk about that. But guys, there is no, with the Two of Cups and Hierophant coming up in this reading, there is no two ways about the fact that there is a commitment. If you guys are already not committed, I definitely feel like um, there's a possibility for you to be in a commitment with this person. And also with the Hierophant, I have to mention the person that you are dealing with, or you yourself, might be somebody who is, like, very traditional, in the sense that you are chasing after a traditional relationship with this person, or you yourself are a very traditional person. There also might be differences of ideologies between the two of you, like, that could be one of the reasons that you might feel like you are two very different people. And because there's so much of fixed energy in this reading, which is why I have to mention that if you both have fixed energy in your charts, like, when I say fixed energy, I mean Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. So all these four signs are fixed signs, as we say in astrology. And and because there's such a prominent energy of fixed energy coming up, if both of you have a prominent fixed placements, sometimes you might butt heads a bit. Both of you might not be ready to step down from what it is that you are expecting from this relationship. So I would guide you to be a bit more flexible with your ideologies. And I'm not saying compromise with your standards. Those two are very different things, by the way. I'm not asking you to compromise with your standards at all. What I'm trying to say is, if you are in a conversation, if you are, or if this person is somebody who is, very adamant on having things their way in every which way possible. So suppose if they haven't texted you in a bit and you want, I want that text now, you will have to give them that space, and vice versa, that they will have to comply with your needs and wants as well, for it to come together, for this relationship to come together and be a proper commitment. So I feel like there what is stopping you both from coming into a relationship would be that there is a lot of uh, tug tug of war kind of an energy, like both of you want to get things your way, and you're not ready to meet each other halfway. And the moment you let the energy flow, the moment you let things, especially with this Two of Cups here, there's so much love in this connection, even if you guys are not in a commitment right now, there is so much love here. And so it will be it will be a shame to let this energy go to waste just out of ego, or just out of just out of stubbornness. But I have to say, if you have been the person, because of the Strength card coming up, if you have been the person who always compromises, if you have been the person who always puts the foot down and says that, "Oh, okay, let me clear this thing up, or let me fix this thing up in this relationship," if you have been doing it for a very long time, let this person show up in your life as well. Okay, so I definitely let that accountability be in place, because it's not it's not good that you would be the only person investing in this connection. That is never a good thing to have. The love here is mutual, I have to say. For those of you who are wondering if this person loves you or not, I definitely feel like the love here is mutual. How that will translate into a romantic connection or a commitment is yet to be seen, and I think there's a lot of healing to be done from both of your side with the star card here. So take that time to heal yourself. Take take that time to work things that are important to you right now, except for this connection. Okay, I mean, not except for, apart from this connection, also focus on other things as well. Don't focus all of your energy onto this. And I have to mention, like I said, just because this is a soulmate connection, because guys, we have a lot of soulmates in our life. Every person that you interact with, that you feel like an instant connection with, that there is a possibility that person is your soulmate. And two of cups energy is not easily to be found in all relationships. It is here, the love is here, the connection is here, but you have to be very clear about your boundaries as well. If you are the only person who is making all the effort, make sure that this person shows up for you in the same way. If not, I'm not saying that if you do 10 things, they have to do 10 things, but they have to show up in your life where the intent is clear on their part, that they do want to chase something with you. So if that is not happening, really, there's no, even despite all the love, even despite all the good intent that you have towards this person, you will have to focus on their actions. And I always would always tell you to focus on their actions. It's not the easiest, trust me, I know that, but you have to. So with that, I'll conclude your reading, pile 2. Thank you so much for bringing this beautiful energy in my reading, and I just love the cards that showed up here. Also, guys, if you like the reading, okay, so just let me go through the signs once. Taurus, Leo, Cancer, and Aquarius. Now, you could be these signs, that person could be these signs, you both could have these zodiac signs in your chart. And even if you guys do not have it, this is just the energy of your pile. You can look up these signs for what they indicate. Both of you might be really creative people. There's creativity with the Leo energy here. So both of you might be very creative people, very forward thinking people with the Aquarius card. Some of you might be in the public eye, like there is like something that you're working on with the star card, that you are very famous for, and all of that. With the Two of Cups, there is love, yes. It also talks about a decision to be made. Two of Cups talks about choice as well. So are you choosing to be with this person, or vice versa? Are they choosing to be with you? Are they are they doing the required things to be able to commit to you, and all of that? So this is when I'm talking about signs, I'm not just talking about the sun sign. I'm talking about the placements in your chart as well. I'm talking about their placements and their chart as well. And if if none of that is the situation, if you resonated with the reading and you feel like this reading is for me, then this simply, the signs are just to indicate the current energy of your connection. So for now, this is a beautiful energy, guys. You don't have to, some of you might be working together also with the Hierophant, might be in the same institution, or might be in the same college or something like that. But yeah, having said that, I'll conclude your reading. Please like the video, please subscribe to the channel. And for those of you who want a reading done for yourself, I do provide personal readings, and the details of it are given in the description box below. And if you want to reach out to me, you can reach me out on my email ID, Twitter, Instagram. I'm available on all the popular platforms, so it shouldn't be like difficult. And what else? Okay, so I also am providing discounts up until November 14th, which is when Diwali is in India. So I think no, 13 or 14, I don't recall exactly, but there are discounts going on. So if you want to get a reading done for yourself and you want it at a discounted price, I will be posting the messages, the prices and services down below, and whichever one that it is that you prefer, you can contact me for it. And like I said, I'm available on almost all the platforms. You don't have to worry about it. And I hope you like the reading, pile 2, and I wish you all the best for this connection as well as your life. And please like and subscribe, guys. It really helps, especially with somebody with a new channel, or somebody who's trying to grow their page. It really helps. And if this reading resonated with you in any way, please comment in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you guys about whether or not you were able to relate with this reading or not. So thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a good day. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. So, for those of you who had selected this Appetite Stone, welcome to your reading. And so, today the topic that we are discussing is whether or not you will be able to come out of the friend zone with the person that you are dealing with. And we'll start off with the signs that might be involved or the energies that are involved in this reading. I'm getting a prominent Gemini energy. There's also a lot of earth sign energy. By earth sign, I mean Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So you might have this in your chart. Your person might have it in their chart, okay? And even if you guys do not have it in your charts, that is the current energy right now, and we'll get into it later. Don't worry too much about the signs. It's just what I'm trying to So we have heavy we have heavy air and earth. When I say air, I mean Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And when I say earth, I mean Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So either you are one of these signs, or the person that you are dealing with might be one of these signs. And if you're not aware of the signs of this person, if you're not aware of your own chart as well, don't worry. Most likely these are certain you don't need to have them in your sun sign. These can be your personal placements in your chart, in your natal chart as well. If you're not aware of it, that is quite okay. That is you don't have to worry about it. We will dive into the energy and what it means to have these energies in your reading right now. So getting into your reading, the first and most prominent thing that is coming up with the Four of Swords is that right now you guys might not be in communication, or at least you are taking a step back from this person, or this person is taking a step back from you. There might have been a fight, there might have been some argument, because Four of Swords, it talks about not wanting to elongate that process of conflict, not wanting to elongate that process of fight, or not wanting to give into something, or wanting to stay away from a conflict. So either right now you're not communicating with this person to prevent further conflict, or vice versa, this person might not be communicating with you if they sense that that might lead to a confrontation of any sort. So I do feel like there is like some latent even kind of a cold war thing going on between the two of you. You guys might not be talking right now as much as you normally would, maybe. And even if it is not because of the other person, maybe there are certain things that are going on in your life or in their life, because of which they have just taken back their energies to themselves, and maybe they're not showing up in your life as heavily as they normally used to, or the communication might be a bit on and off kind of a thing here. Now, having said that, I also have to mention, with the Six of Swords moving towards the Page of Swords, I genuinely feel like you guys will be moving away from this Four of Swords situation. There will be improvement here in this connection. If you guys are not talking right now, in the next I would say 6 weeks, there is 4 to 6 weeks, there is a possibility that this person will come back into your life, or they will offer you something, or be it communication, be it anything. They'll try to work on things. Even if they are not offering you something, there will be a situation where you two will be able to talk to each other again. Either you will reach out or that person will reach out, but there will be clear communication. With the Page of Swords, there will be communication here. And with the King of Pentacles, if you are, depending on who is the masculine or feminine, it doesn't have to be as well, but most likely the person that you are dealing with. And because there is so much prominent earth energy right now, they are showing up in your life as Page of Swords, which I personally feel is this energy is about clear and communication. But pages are not usually someone who can be worth connecting, or not even worth, but it is not evolved enough to be in relationship with. That is what I would say. Yeah. So either they are perceiving you as such that this relationship with you is not evolved enough to be a commitment just yet, or that is how you are perceiving them, that this person is not evolved enough, depending on who is where in this connection, because there are two parties involved and I pick up energies from both sides, so it could always go vice versa, guys. With the King of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles, so right now if things are a bit stagnant and you feel like you don't know when you will talk to this person again, I think they are trying to sort certain things out in their life, and so are you. I get that it is a mutual thing between the two of you right now, that in this period of no contact perhaps, or in this period of confusion or turmoil, both of you are trying to fix things in your life. And if you are taking this no contact personally, please don't, unless of course you have a reason to believe it, that they have specified it to you, then this is not your reading. If they have told you that all of that. But if you're assuming by yourself that this person is not talking to you because of you, please don't do that. Please don't do that disservice to your relationship with this person, because at the very least I do see them being as a very stable person, or coming up as a very stable person in your life. So whether or not you are able to pursue a romantic relationship with them is not the concern right now. The concern is that don't ruin your relationship out of assumptions. And if you are wondering why this person is not talking to you so much and all of that, I think things will improve in the next 6 weeks. Like I said, there will be communication between the two of you with the Page of Swords, where they might just drop a hi, hello. Now this communication will not be a long long-winded letter about how much feelings they have for you. I don't feel that, and I don't even feel like that the person that you are dealing with is that kind of person. They are showing up as the King of Pentacles, they are showing up as there's a lot of swords energy and air energy. So I do not feel that this person is innately somebody who that they would express a lot of they would speak in a flowery manner. I don't feel like. I think they have normal ways about them. If they miss you, they'll text you and they'll say hi, how are you, and all of that. So you can expect that in the next 6 weeks from this person to happen, if things have been stagnant. Also, I feel like they might offer you something. Now it could be that they'll offer to work with you, with the Ace of Pentacles, if you guys already are on a project together, if you guys already are on something to working on a project together. Or they might offer you, because they are somebody with the King of Pentacles, who how they express their love is through offering help. How they will express their love for you is through offering to bring stability into your life. Okay, so that is their love language. How different people have different love languages. I think the person that you are dealing with, that is their love language with the King of Pentacles, that they will show you their love by proving useful to you in your life. So they might buy you a gift, or they might offer you something. There is a possibility for the select few of you that this person will offer you commitment, but that is a very very handful of you, because I'm not seeing a lot of water energy here. So that is for a very very few of you, that this, if you already have developed a connection enough where you feel that this person will come back and offer you a relationship, then that is a possibility. But for the rest of you, most of you, I feel like when they communicate with you again, they will communicate with you in a way where they'll try to become useful in your life, and that they will try to become they'll offer you something where you might need it. So if you need any help in your career, with your finances, they'll provide you advice about things. And also there's King of Pentacles is a very protective energy, so they feel protective towards you and they want to see you doing well in your life as well. So, and I'm not getting a very, like, low vibration energy of this reading. So most likely there will be a restart to this connection. And if to answer the question whether or not there's a possibility for you to get out of the friend zone, yes, there is. With the Ace of Pentacles, there is a possibility. There will be that window of opportunity where you might be able to start something stable with this person, something more something more grounded with this person, especially if you guys have been friends or in a casual relationship or friends with benefits kind of a thing. And if things have been on and off lately, I think there is a possibility in the future for the two of you to work on things. But like I said, with the Ace of Pentacles, this them coming back and offering you love immediately right off the bat is the possibility for a very, very select few of you, not for everyone. Because I don't see this person being that open as a person. I don't see them being somebody who will act on an impulse or do something out of an impulse. They are very well, like, they think about things in a very logical manner, and that is how they will approach your relationship as well. So if you have been wanting to get their attention and all of that, don't use any low vibrational tactics to do that. They will pick up on it because they are showing up as somebody who is quite mature. And just talk to them. If you want to talk to them, just talk to them. There is, like, don't beat around the bush and all of that. And maybe you are this person and they are realizing that there is no point of playing any games with you, or there is no point of beating around the bush with you. So whatever they have on their mind, they'll come and communicate with you in a very clear stance. So with that, pile 3, I'll conclude your reading, and that is all that I'm getting right now from your reading. And I hope you like the reading. There is a very positive beginning for you in the coming future. With the Ace of Pentacles, there is a possibility for you to have this connection in a stable manner, if that is what you like, that if that is what you want. And the assumption is, of course, that you wanted it, because you are on this reading and you're wondering whether or not you will be able to escape the friend zone or not. So I definitely think there's a good window of opportunity coming your way, where you will be able to offer them something or receive an offer from them in some way. Having said that, we'll conclude your reading. For those of you who want a reading done for yourself, because like I said, this is a general reading and I'm reading for a collective. If you want a reading just for yourself, I'll link all the details below in the description box about my services that I provide right now, the tarot services. I will also link the prices and all the platforms that you can talk to me at. So I am available on Twitter, Instagram, email ID, wherever you're comfortable with. Also, there is festival discounts going on right now. So for those of you who might be aware, Diwali is in India till November 13, and the discounts are on right now. So if you have been wondering or wanting to get a reading done from me for a very long time, and if the prices were not up to the mark and you wanted something, or just generally you want a reading and want to check out the discounts, you can go into the description box and the discounted prices will be available to you. If this reading resonated with you, please comment in the section below, in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you guys about your experiences and how it resonates with you or not. So thank you so much, Pile 3, for watching this reading, and I hope you have an amazing day, and I wish you all the best for this relationship. Bye. Hello, Pile 4. For those of you who selected this blue stone, this is lapis lazuli, if I'm not wrong, if I'm not pronouncing it wrong as well. But this is your reading, guys. Welcome to your reading. And just a few things before I dive into your reading. I am currently providing personal readings at discounted rates. So if you want to book with me, if you want to get a consultation done just for yourself with me, the details will be in the description box below. You can contact me on Instagram, Twitter, as well as my email ID, and I'll be listing all the services and the prices below. Also, the discounts, like I said, are going on up until November 13th. So make sure to avail it as quickly as possible, because after that I will be returning to my normal prices. And yeah, so we have like an opportunity to get a reading done, and I would be more than happy to read for you. And yeah, also this is a general reading, so that is why if it does not resonate, do not take it personally, do not take it in a way that don't that it's not set in stone. This is just energy. um, if it doesn't resonate, chuck it, don't take it too much on the heart and all of that. Well, with that we'll start your reading. And I think, yeah, so right now there is, I can see some stagnation between the two of you with the Hangman card. So either this person is now, please stay for the reading, and it only gets better. So don't just listen to that and stray off the reading. With the Hangman, I definitely feel now it does not have to be. Stagnation does not mean that you two are not communicating and all of that. Maybe you are, but the relationship is stagnant, or it has been stagnant. There's a possibility that if you have known this person for the past year or so, at least more than a year, you might have known this person, things have been stagnant or stuck in a loop with you two, like repeated patterns. And not even repeated patterns, is just where it started from, there's not much movement. So that is what the Hangman indicates, that there is some sort of stagnation in your relationship currently as we're speaking. But with the Page of Swords, like I said, there is a possibility that this person will communicate with you, even if the communication has not been that good with the two of you. I definitely feel like there will be communication coming your way with the Page of Swords and Page of Pentacles. They will be offering you something as well. So now it could be this person, could be from somebody else, but most likely, because we're reading your energy with this person, if you can see the card above with the Page of Pentacles, they are thinking of whether or not they should offer you this connection or not, and they are contemplating about it. And that is what the Hangman indicates as well, contemplating something, or wondering about something, or thinking whether or not something will work out or not. So with the Hangman and the Page of Pentacles, especially with the imagery that is showing up in this particular deck, I feel like they definitely at some point have thought about it, have thought about being in a romantic relationship with you, and right now they are wondering if this will be worth it or not. With the Page of Swords, they will communicate about it to you in the coming future. Also, with the Ace of Wands clarified with the Lovers, I wanted to ask whether this Ace of Wands talks about something new coming your way, and that is passionate, that is creative, that is romantic, and for some of you. But Ace of Wands can normally indicate casual relationships as well, or just physical intimacy as well, or friendships even. So I wanted to clarify whether or not this is something that will be worth investing in. And Ace of Wands clarified with the Lovers tells me that the intention here with this person is to sorry about that. Okay, so guys, I live near an actual highway, so anyway. Okay, so with the Ace of Wands and the Lovers card, it tells me that whatever new beginning or new cycle that you will have with this person will be it will be an actual love situation, that will be a soulmate connection. Lovers, in the case, of course, it's there in the name, right? It talks about divine connection. It talks about soulmate connections and all of that. So if you do start something with this person, it can go beyond just casual relationship. It has the capability to go beyond just the basic. And also with the Page of Pentacles with this energy, so it's not just the only thing missing here is emotions. So emotions in the sun and the water energy. So maybe they have not communicated with you even though hangman is ruled by the Piscean energy, which is a water sign. But so they might have emotions, but they haven't necessarily shown it to you. Okay, so there is water energy here present in the reading, but they haven't expressed it to you, and there's a possibility that they will in the coming future. And if you do start something with this person, I definitely feel like it will be a beautiful connection with a lot of mutual love here. With the Lovers card, it is the ultimate card in the tarot deck for love readings and all of that. So if the question, to answer the question, whether or not you will be able to escape the friend zone, definitely I think this person will be coming into your life in, I would say, over the course of next 6 months. There's a possibility. Don't stick to the time frame, as it's not set in stone, but right now with the current energies, from what I'm picking up on, in the next 6 months this connection can go from where it is right now, from the stagnant hangman energy. It can move towards a more open and passionate, and you guys might be dating with the Ace of Wands and the Lovers card, and might be going on dates and all of that, doing all the whole 9 yards of a relationship. So there's a very good possibility of that happening in the next 6 months. With regards to the sign that are prominently coming up here, like I said, hangman, that Piscean energy. So Pisces is one. The other is with the Page of Swords and lovers showing up. It tells me that it talks about Geminis. So Pisces, Gemini, and fire energy, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Air energy, so we already have covered it up. So with there's some earth and air here, but we'll not get into that a lot. A prominent energies that I am picking up on is Pisces, Gemini, with the Ace of Wands, fire energy, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius could be as well. Page of Swords and Page of Pentacles is air, earth and air. So air is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, which Gemini already have mentioned, and earth is Page of Pentacles, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, so it could be any of those signs, but prominently the signs that I'm picking up on is Gemini, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Other signs are just out there, could be in your chart, could be the person's sign, whatever it is. So yeah, pile 4, that was your reading. It's a beautiful energy. You can expect movement in this connection, and over the course of next 6 months, I think it will turn out to be something really wonderful. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please comment down below if you really resonated with this reading in any way. Also, like I mentioned, I am doing personal readings right now, so you can contact me on any of my social media accounts, or you can email me and get a reading done for you in a more in-depth manner, where I can talk about your situation and read about your situation in a more in-depth and customized manner that will suit to your energy and not for a collective. So I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. Please comment down below if you did, and what did you like about it, and or what did you resonate about it, what did you resonate with about it, sorry. So yeah, with that I'll just conclude the reading. I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope you guys I wish you all the best for this connection as well. Bye, take care.